Well, good morning, everybody. We thank you for joining us. I'm John Muller. Welcome to the Weekend Morning News.
And I'm Kirsten Cole. That tragedy happening just around midnight at 540 Main Street. That's on Roosevelt Island. Typically a very quiet neighborhood. Pix 11's Michelle Ross live at the scene with what we know at this hour. Michelle.
Kirsten, when we hear big news coming out of Roosevelt Island, it tends to be about new developments, not a shooting. But it happened, a police-involved shooting, and it all took place in the lobby of this apartment building. This knife was recovered from the scene of a fatal police-involved shooting on Roosevelt Island late Friday night. Officers responded to multiple 911 calls at this building on Main Street. They say a 21-year-old man was threatening a family member with a knife.
The caller was a relative inside the location who also stated the armed male was off his medication and under the influence of marijuana.
The NYPD says what played out next was captured on body-worn cameras, showing 4 officers enter the lobby of the building, and that 3 of them entered one of the 2 elevators, while the 4th officer opened the lobby door to allow for more officers to get into the building.
All of a sudden, the suspect emerged from the second elevator, not occupied by our officers, and moved quickly towards the officer securing the door, swinging the knife directly at this officer.
Police say that officer safely got away outside the lobby, but that the suspect then charged the elevator with the remaining officers while still holding the knife. Those officers tried to deploy a taser and also fired their guns, hitting the suspect.
Officers began rendering aid until EMS could transport the suspect to an area hospital, where he was pronounced deceased 28 minutes after midnight.
And no officers or civilians were injured in this incident. The NYPD has 30 days to publicly release body-worn camera footage of critical incidents, which a police-involved shooting falls under that category. We're live on Roosevelt Island. Michelle Ross, Pix 11 News.
We will stay on it, Michelle. Thank you.
And of course, we want to give you a look at what your weekend holds. We got meteorologist Stuart Harvey here.